So guys, just getting down to the end of this box, we finally just got something really awesome. We're gonna reveal that date in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to Coin Quest. Coin Quest, of course, is a series where I take $25 boxes of pennies like this one and I go through all 50 rolls in the box looking for interesting and valuable coins that I can use to fill in my collection book. Now guys, as we get further and further into this series, it is going to get harder and harder to fill these holes in the collection. As you can see, we've already got over half on this page and about half of the coins on this page as well. And of course, these ones are much harder to find in the 20s, 30s, and getting back into the 10s. I think we only have 4 coins in total on this page at all. So it's going to get harder and harder to find them, but hopefully we can get something that puts something into the collection today. Now today, as always, I am going to be using the Quin Coins coin roll hunting placemats that I use for coin roll hunting pennies. Basically here you can see all the different types of coins that you can find in your rolls. These are the coins that we're going to be looking out for in today's box. And then on the back side we have just a little score sheet here that I use to rate the boxes based on the different types of coins that come out so that we can kind of compare them amongst the boxes in this series. Of course, if you want to get these for yourself to aid you in your penny roll hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com. Links will be down in the description. Now without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first roll of this box. So unfortunately today's box didn't have any enders in it, so we just picked an arbitrary roll. We have it right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up because we always like to open up the first roll of the box just to see if it brings us any luck. And also so you guys can kind of see this in case you're new, just what it looks like and sort of what I'm looking for in the penny rolls. So I'll just go through it real briefly here, and hopefully you guys can see that. I'm just looking for wheat pennies at this point. I'll go through this a second time later on, but right now I'm just looking for wheat pennies, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any in this particular roll, but I did find this Canadian right here, and it's going to be one of the newer ones in 1985 it looks like. So I'll put that one aside and we'll get on to the next roll, and I will turn the camera back on if I find something good. Alright guys, so we're just 2 rolls later and we have here potentially a really good find. This is a 2009, and actually if I clear off some coins over here, it's this design right here which you see on the placemat. We're showing the reverse side right now, so I can't tell you if that is going to be from the Philadelphia or Denver Mint, but we do need the Denver Mint mark on this coin, and I've been waiting a long time to get it, so we're gonna flip this over and hopefully we have it. Let's check it out here guys in 3, 2, 1. Nope, just another Philadelphia. You can tell because there is no mint mark below the 2009 on that coin. This is the rarest of the 4 2009s, which you can see right here. This is the rarest one. Unfortunately, we do need the Denver mint mark, and we were not able to get it that time around. But let's go ahead and just look through the rest of this roll and see if we can pull anything out. Maybe we'll get another chance at it if we end up finding another 2009. I see a lot of older looking coins here, but I'm not seeing any wheat pennies yet. We haven't been able to get one in the box yet, but hopefully it will be coming soon, guys. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything else in that roll, so we will get on to the next one. Hey guys, so I've been through about 5 more rolls now, and haven't been finding a whole lot. Haven't gotten a wheat penny yet. Have been finding a lot of Canadians though. I thought I'd just go ahead and showcase this roll right here because it looks like it's going to have a lot of stuff in it. 99 right there, Canadian. We have an 81 right here. And then if we go over to this side over here, this is what I actually saw that I wanted to show you guys. It came out date side up, and we're getting into the 50s with the Canadian right there. That's a 1959, and it's gonna be a young head. Now I know we already have this one in the book, but we're getting close to that range that we need. I think somewhere in the early 50s is a little bit harder to find with these young head coins. So I'm definitely gonna put that one aside. And actually I wanna show you because I found 2 other young heads earlier on in this box, and generally when you find these, they're 1964 or 63, but these ones are all different. We just got the 59, we got a 61 there, and a 1960 right there. So a few rolls later and we finally got our first wheat penny here, guys. It came out face up, and it's a fairly common date, 1944 Denver. We definitely already have it, but it's in great shape, so I'm happy to see that for sure, and I like the tone of that coin as well. Let's go ahead and go through the rest of these. Let's see if we got another one in here. I kind of doubt it because these rolls haven't been very good yet, but hopefully it'll pick up sometime soon and we'll get something that we can put in the collection. I'm hoping that we'll get something Canadian because I think we're pretty much done with this American collection. It's gonna get really tough to find any coins for that one, but the Canadians, I still have hope for that one. So we will get on to the next one and hopefully we get something else. What do you know, the second week comes in the very next roll, and I already took a peek at the date here, another face up coin. And it looks like it's going to be the brother of the last one we just found, 1944. So we just need the 1944S, and we got a complete collection of 44s out of this box. course, we already have that in the actual collection, so we don't need any more of them. But that's a very common wheat penny right there. The 1944 plain, even more so than the 1944 Denver. But let's go ahead and go through the rest of these just real quick. This one looks really old here, guys. Okay, so nope, never mind, it's just a 68. But we did just uncover a 2009. This is Formative Years. That is the official name of that coin. And of course, that one's a Denver, but we can't get the presidential that could be a Denver, so we will keep looking. Actually, in the past couple of rolls, I did find a couple more 2009s that I didn't show. This one, of course, is a Philadelphia again, and I think that one's a Philadelphia as well. Looks like we have 3 of the 4 different types already out of this box, so it's been a decent box for 2009 so far, but pretty much nothing else. So we'll get on to the next one, guys, and hopefully we find something else. All right, just a couple rolls later, it looks like things are starting to pick up here. We have a wheat reverse right there. Hopefully you can see that. And bring it up to the camera here so that you can take a look at that, and then we'll just go ahead and flip that over and reveal the date in 3, 2, 1. Another 1944 Denver. I'll take it though. We've been getting a good string of wheats here in the past couple rolls, so I will definitely take that. Let's see if we have anything else in this roll, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, I think that's it for that one, except for a piece of paper. I don't know, sometimes that stuff gets stuck in the roll. Oh, and in the last one, this came out, it looks like someone colored the back of that 2009 green. Nevertheless, it is a 2009 and it's a Denver, so I will take that one for sure, and we will get on to the next roll. All right, guys, a few rolls later, and just coming down to the end of this particular roll, I think about the 4th coin from the end, we got a wheat penny. Couldn't even see the date, first of all. That 2 just looks really strange, but it is a 1952. It's pretty beat up. It's been in circulation for a long time, but it is a wheat penny, so I will take it. Now, guys, I did find a couple of other coins that I didn't show on camera here, just because they came alone, and generally these aren't like the biggest deal, but these ones are actually pretty cool. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of the young heads. That one's the typical 1964 that you get quite often, and then this one was just a repeat of something that we found earlier, another 1959. I want to reiterate though, it's not something that you typically find in change, especially if you're not near the Canadian border like I am here in Michigan. So very cool to be able to find these coins. I'm hoping we get something a little bit older so that we can get it into the collection. Something I'd say from the 40s or 50s would be really nice, or a King George 6 or maybe even a 5. But we'll just keep looking, guys. We're about halfway through the box, and hopefully we can find something that we need for the collection. All right, so the very next roll, we were able to snag wheat penny number 5. It comes out reverse side up. It's got a little darker tone to it there. We'll go ahead and flip that one over and see what we have in 3, 2, 1. 1956 Denver. So we already have all of the Denver mints in the 50s, I believe. So we won't be needing that one in the collection. It came out pretty close to this 2000 Canadian coin right there. We don't need that one either, but we'll see. There actually is quite a few more Canadians in this roll, and this is a design that we typically don't like to see, but I do need quite a few of these in the collection. It's one of the newer Canadians before they stopped minting them. So let's see what we have here. 2004, I believe we already had that one, so we'll put that one to the side. We have yet another Canadian right here. That one's going to be in 1982, so again, don't need that. Hey, look at that, guys. We got another wheat penny. Check that out. So that is a 2 wheat roll in a box that's been pretty void of wheats, so hopefully we have something good for that one. All right, so just another, well, we haven't gotten this one yet, but 1945 is a pretty common date, so I'll put that one to the side. This is a pretty good roll so far. Hopefully we got something else in here. Another Canadian right there, 2001. I think that's like 5 Canadians on the roll, 2 wheat pennies. Didn't need any of it in the collection, but overall pretty good roll. Like I said, we have about 20 more rolls to go, and hopefully we find something else in the next few rolls. All right, guys, just 2 rolls later, and we finally came across the coin that I was looking for. I'm seeing the words Georges right there with the V for the U. Came out obverse side up, and this is the coin. Take a look, guys. We got a King George VI right here. Now, hopefully it's one that we need in the collection. I think we need like, I don't know, 18 out of 20 of the existing coins, something like that. So we have a good chance of needing this one, guys. Let's flip it over in 3, 2, 1. 1940. All right, so I'm gonna have to grab the collection and see if we have that one or not. But that is one of the older ones, actually. I think they started in 1937, so definitely one of the older ones right there. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else in this roll, and then we will check the collection to see if we are going to need that King George VI coin or not. Like I said, guys, that will probably be the oldest Canadian that we have because we don't have any of the 5s. So let's take a look in the collection. Oh, guys, I don't know how we always do it. I think these must just be the common ones, but we do already have the 1940, unfortunately, so that one is just going to go up on the score sheet and not into the book, unfortunately. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I definitely can't complain. Just getting another one of these coins is very cool. These are probably my favorite coin to find, aside from maybe an Indian head or a flying eagle, but these come up quite a bit more often for me, and that's a nice older one right there. I thought that we might find one of these just because of the signs that we were getting from all those young heads coming out earlier. So we're now down to just about 10 more rolls to go, and we just popped a wheat penny out here. It is a 1944, once again another common date. So I will just put that one to the side, and just a couple rolls ago, guys, we got this one, another wheat penny here, and I think it's another date that we've already found, a 1956, so we put that one to the side as well. This is definitely not as bad of a box as I thought it was going to be for wheat pennies. When I started looking through this box, it looked like there was going to be 0, so definitely good with, looks like we have 8 so far, and not too bad. We'll probably get 1 or 2 more out of the last 9 rolls. So guys, just getting down to the end of this box, we're on the 4th to last roll, and we finally just got something really awesome. I've already taken a peek at it. I'm going to bring it up here so you guys can see how it came out in the roll. It is that very leftmost coin. We're going to reveal that date in 3, 2, 1. Take a look at that, guys. That is a pre-1940s coin right there, 1938, and I'm gonna have to check if we need that one in the collection. Unfortunately, I have a feeling that we don't, because I'm pretty sure that we got it in the last episode when we got all those wheat pennies. If you haven't seen that already, make sure to check out the card up here so that you can check that out. But let me just flip through the book real fast here. Yep, guys, we do already have that 1938, but still, it's awesome to get pre-1940s wheat pennies. They don't come up very often, and especially in the very last roll of that box. And I'm kind of mad at this box because it held out for so long. But guys, at this point, why don't we just go ahead and go through the remaining 3 rolls, see if we can find anything else in this box. So hopefully we get lucky here in these last few rolls and it actually produces something for us. So let's just give it a real quick look here, and I'll let you know. Hopefully you guys can see that up there. There's a 1986. I think we're still looking for a 1988 in the Canadian pennies. Still haven't been able to find that particular date, and I don't think there's a reason behind that. I don't think it's rare or anything. It's just been one of those coins that I haven't been able to find yet. So hopefully we find that one soon. You know, I've been kind of waiting, just any roll, any day, it seems like it could pop out, but you never know. So there's a nice looking 1980. Not really worth anything, but I'll keep it just in case it does become worth something someday. I think that's what a lot of this is about anyway. There's a 1979. It's looking pretty good as well. That one looks old, but I don't think it is. It's just a 1967. So as you can see, guys, these rolls haven't been like the best. We just went through 2 without finding basically anything. So we're going to put it all on this last roll. If we don't find anything that goes into the collection in this last roll, guys, this is basically going to be the first box in the series where we didn't put anything into the collection. So that would be unfortunate, but you know, I suppose it happens. So guys, it looks like the last roll is at least going to produce a wheat penny for us, a pretty common one there, 1945. I think that brings us up to 10 wheat pennies, so really not a bad box. It just kind of felt like it for some reason. Here we have a no date Canadian penny. Sometimes I get you guys asking about these. This is going to be a 2002. The date is actually on the other side for this year only. They made them like this, and it's because it's a centennial year or something like that. Yeah, so 50 years that the Queen had been in power at that point. That's the whole point of that coin. It's not really worth anything extra. It's just a memorial coin. Here we have another Canadian. That one's going to be a 1972. We don't need that one. And guys, I think that is going to be it. So unfortunately, this was the first box in Coin Quest history that we didn't get a coin into the book, either the American or the Canadian book. So that's unfortunate, but why don't we go ahead and do a wrap up so that you guys can see exactly what we did get. Alright guys, welcome to the wrap up. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So starting up here with the common wheats, 40s and 50s. We actually got 9 of those. It goes all the way to the end of the placemat there. A little bit better than I was thinking throughout the episode. We did get one pre-40s right there, that 1938 that popped out right at the end. We got 5 2009s. 2 of them were the more rare variety, and then we got that green colored one. I thought that was pretty funny. And then we had a whole bunch of young heads, and most of them were actually interesting dates here. So we got 5 of them, and 2 of them happen to be from the 50s. And then probably my favorite find out of the box, that King George VI, 1940 right there. Very cool coin, the oldest Canadian that I found in the series, at least it matched it. And when you total it all up, that comes out to 95 points. So guys, like I always say, 100 points is a good box. So this wasn't quite a good box, it was almost there. And we did find some cool stuff, but definitely not the best box in the series, especially compared to the one that we had last week, where we did 399 points on the box. So the moral of the story here, guys, is that they're not all gonna be good boxes. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through some bad boxes until you find that really good one that makes up for it. And that kind of just showcases it's all about the thrill of the hunt. It's not about what you find in any particular box, it's all about what could be in the next one. Real quickly, I want to just remind you once again that if you want to get these coin roll hunting placemats for yourself to aid you in your own penny roll hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com. Links will be down in the description below. And that's going to pretty much end this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to go down below and leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week, always bringing you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next one.